of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make moves. Like who's us? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My fame really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never be hit. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Like everybody I can make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My fame really not tame, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never be hit. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over on me. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Darkness take control.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. Fada, fada. My demons dwell, my own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my styling. Where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time stood still
first time. Maybe I can make it right. So I'm close to baby. We can talk about it. No need to go there. Hate to see you sad. Yes, I know I'm crazy, crazy about you, crazy about you.
I know I'm upset sometimes. I know I get drunk some nights. I know I get way too high. I just wanna live it up with you. I know that it might be tough. I know when you've had enough. It's just how I show my love. Gotta live it up with you.
Hanging by a thread, hung up on all the words you said, breaking free from this conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I've gotta turn it all around and dear God, save my soul 'cause it is blood. Tired of And don't tell me that I need saving. Finally awake and living. Yeah, yeah. The pressure inside was building. I felt under attack. And now my mind's attacked. And I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. And oh, and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is flawed. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down. So I'm gonna turn it all around. Upside down. Upside down. Gonna turn it all around. Upside down.
Earnings were like the exact same.
Yes.
So like it's not that much that separates you. It's like one big tournament, and these players are all capable. So I'm not trying to take it. Like obviously it's not. Just go win TI or just go get second place.
Do you want to shovel for that hole, or are you good? You all right?
Yeah. It's going deeper as we speak. So I think I'm just gonna hand it off after that one. Thanks, Trent, for
No problem.
Well, they just went TI. I mean, Bulldog went and did it. How hard can it be?
yeah. I really
hard.
seriously.
Yeah. Again, bringing up BO3 being really high ranked. They still have like super high caliber players on Alliance. Like Mickey has showed up quite a lot
Yeah.
recently, becoming more and more confident. He's in like rank 100 though. So you know, rank 100 still Mickey is kind of more impressive. Honestly, I think. Because the Earthshaker and Box has been really good. And but yeah, does MMR matter? They do. Like if you have a high MMR or a high rank, you get invited to OG win TI. And some people say
That DY
MMR is just a
guy,
number.
DY on Vici is 38 in China. That shocked me when I saw that. I thought, whew, guys having a rough go over on that team, I gotta say. But you know, sometimes that's what gets the attention. So, either way, they've gone for some of these bans already in our draft. The Alliance Brood, Bulldog, it's not there.
Since they played a lot, but Alliance has shown that they do play quite a lot of other strategies. So I don't think they feel that worried. LGD is taking out their problem.
Well, that means they get axed because they banned the Brood. So I think that's a benefit of having these ridiculous, or like not ridiculous, but these like nobody else.
They're like game defining.
Yeah, game-defining type heroes in your draft. So it allows, since they were forced to ban the Brood, or like they chose to ban the Brood, now you get these meta heroes like Axe.
Strong. LGD has shown that they really like Phoenix well. Pretty good laner and super fight, which every time I've seen their draft, they just have super strong team fight. Scary.
So the games that LGD played on 2 days ago on their group stage days, I found that their offlane and support, they like to go for 2 tanky heroes. Normally, you know, you got one of the axes in the draft, and LGD has been drafting Xcent or X Magnus.
Very like
Central
secret
Magnus.
kind of like the way they were playing their games.
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the 2. I feel like they have like this maybe a little bit new idea about how this patch can be even better.
Yeah. Seems really easy the way they play as well. You have these 2 heroes. They played as a support as well though.
Yes.
But they also pick up Dragon Knight, which is like, I'm surprised they don't use it there more because it's like super well rounded in every aspect of the game.
Yeah.
And then they just have this one hard carry, like more for the Trailblade sitting from back, putting out the damage. Good Dota.
It is. It is.
It's easy to play.
It is. You can't die.
How can you lose if you don't die?
Lose if you don't die? It seems
finally
like such
figured
a
it out.
remaining.
That's what I've been missing this whole time?
Aha!
Wow. I just need to play more Centaur.
Yeah, no, but seriously, they've been playing it a lot, and as Bulldog says, DK as well, also one of those tanky frontliners, and it's been working out. And yeah, all these three heroes still in the pool, not banned out, Weaver, Phoenix, and Terrorblade. We've seen a lot of them already.
Have we ever? A BB guy. I don't know. Seems okay. Can happen now though. This has been a hero popping off lately, especially for Alliance games. I feel like he's been either on Alliance's team or he ends up getting picked by their opponents in a lot of the matches that we've been casting for them. Seems to be rising in ranks during this tournament.
Yeah, this year is the hero Alliance love. I'm a little bit worried about picking it second though. It feels like quite a lot of counter lane. Like you want good lane with Monkey.
10 seconds.
I think the only reason to pick is Centaur as well.
Yeah.
That's a pretty matchup.
They play it on, I don't know if Quakefa plays it, but they definitely play it on the other two.
Yeah, I think they both play it.
I feel like the odds are they'll make it Centaur 4 like they did yesterday, or was it 2 days ago?
2 days ago.
That be just because you want, like you said, a good lane matchup against the Monkey King, and I don't think it's bad to have a Centaur 4. You just pick like some ranged hero to go as a core in the lane. I'm even scared of something like Phoenix. I know they love playing it on LGD, and also it's really good against the Monkey King at all stages of the game.
And by Yules too versus Axe.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind like a 4 Centaur 3 Phoenix type thing.
I like this double global duo here of the Stampede and the Silence. Obviously, like cooldowns to play around and stuff, but you can kind of bail out people from like they already have heavy pickoff being shown with like an Axe and a Monkey King, and already you can be like, okay, well even if we're not there and you're trying to get pickoffs, maybe I can save my carry just based off of these two skills.
If we're lucky, they ban out the Morphling is banned, maybe Terrorblade and
Please,
Deal as well.
please.
Go with some new heroes.
Oh, there's
Turn to
Deal is still in it though.
Monkey King's pretty good against Bill. But I think like if they give it to him, they're okay with them having it. Why they ban those two?
Maybe they want to pick it up themselves.
Oh, the Monkey King Bill strat. I could see it actually. People have been putting Monkey King mid.
Yeah, they, I think Alliance has run it both ways as well.
Yeah, it's the way Alliance way to put Quakefa any lane as well.
5 seconds remaining.
Currently just focusing on that support pool, looks like. They ran the Enigma support too from Alliance, I believe, in one of their games, so. Ogre, and then I know they played the Treant a lot.
They did.
But hasn't been too late.
They lost with the Treant though. They won a lot with Crystal Maiden on the side of Alliance so far. 4 games out of the, actually every single game they won was with Crystal Maiden.
Oh, there you go. I guess that's why they take care of it.
That's a really good pick. It's make it so anyone who gets called can be decrypt, and also it's just I've been seeing it picked up a lot against Monkey King.
Yeah.
Just the hero that relies like on standing on his ground, and Pugna just counters that.
He's just all physical too.
Yeah.
Everything about the hero.
Yeah, it's also good. You can barely move in that ult.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, for sure, and you can save your teammates from it too, which is big.
Good laner, so still going with that strong side right now.
It's also a hero that can follow the Monkey King to whatever lane. Like it's a good matchup against Monkey King in lane, and then what if Monkey King goes side lane or mid? You can still go there as well in the Pugna. And you'll
they have
know
10.
by I was gonna say you'll know by your last pick.
Got one of those like super highest movement game.
I kind of like that in combo with the Centaur too. It'd be a really nice duel. Just like the Shaker works with the Pugna, so does the Centaur.
They go Phoenix against the Silencer.
I mean, it is
a counter.
Yeah, it's a direct counter, but what do you think? Do you still think they can pull it off properly?
I've seen it work when the Phoenix is core because you get a like Lotus earlier.
Yeah, when you
Kinda
have like
works better
enough
that
items to actually protect yourself.
10 seconds remaining.
So far, Alliance has only played it as support though. Both Taiga and Insania
5
have played it.
seconds remaining.
I feel like that's just a comfort update.
Kind of need a maybe. If you have a long team fight, work. If you have a brew that initiates, the fight is long. If you can get off the brew, then you take it later.
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of seems to me like they're setting up for that tree maybe. Like what if this ends up just being like core Axe, and then they do like tree Phoenix.
Thunder by the silencer, I feel.
And it's you just like go all in on wombo combo for silencers. Great, yeah.
Something like Weaver maybe to hit the egg here. They're not like they don't have any setup for like a Mirana. You think like Weaver, Mirana, Lina, Huskar, these kind of heroes, but you're obviously not picking Huskar here.
LGD also has played a couple of Troll games.
Oh yeah, Troll. Troll's actually pretty good against Monkey King too, because you can be ranged for him in lane.
Troll though.
That's true.
What about Ursa? It's actually kind of a good Ursa game, isn't it? Phoenix, Monkey King, and Axe.
Dire team pick.
Same idea, I suppose.
And that's why, you know, we put our minds together.
Yep.
But you have a Troll now, as you said. What do you don't like that hero, Bulldog?
You just pick a Venom now. Even though they have Centaur, it doesn't matter. Just pick the Venom and you win.
You really like this Venom, eh?
Yeah.
It owns Troll, to be fair.
Type the hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Sure, you can deal with Egg now, but that's probably just be a Phoenix support anyway.
5
They're like,
seconds
hey, dealt with a
remaining.
support.
Are we? Who's playing the Pugna for LGD? Is it Chalice?
I think usually that was his, if this is indeed going to be the support centaur. I feel like it'll probably end up being Chalice's unless they see a matchup that just makes more sense to throw out mid.
I think it's open between mid and off lane. I mean, they're definitely, if it's like in a side lane, it'll be the core. Like they'll have the centaur before.
Yeah.
PSG.LGD have that last pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can just select whichever matchup is best for them.
They could still just run it as a support as well, Pugna if they want.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if F5 plays it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Just as long as
Yeah, there's already enough value in the decrypt that it's honestly worth it.
Well, then I'm sure we're gonna see Alliance ban out DK against the PSG.LGD. Otherwise, it is full comfort zone for them. What does Alliance need? They are running out of time. Real quick.
PSG.
Probably their quick for hero if they don't want to get banned, but you know, it will also be the Weaver for them instead.
Another comfort zone pick. The only way to really kill him is global and Centaur Blink, and you can usually react to the Centaur Blink. Nice against the Pugna too.
And then so do you think it'll be like an Axe Monkey King, kind of like puppy style Axe, or do you think it'll be like,
10 seconds
what do you think the Weaver's gonna play with? Because it's kind of weird right now to me.
Yeah, I feel like Weaver Axe is the way to go, and then put Monkey King mid, but they also might just... They could have so many renditions of like who's core and who's support between the Axe, Phoenix, and Weaver.
It wouldn't be the first time that they ran a position 5 Weaver as well.
Sheep, but that's not how it's supposed to go. What just happened?
What? Why did they ban them out? But they're Dragon Knight
They thought they were picking. They thought they were picking.
She was throwing her book out the window right now.
Why do I even have this thing?
No.
Useless.
My notebook is no value.
banning the Dragon Knight, I guess.
Why?
You just realize how strong it is because picking it and they know the
10
power of it. And they feel like, oh, if the Alliance pick, they're gonna lose.
It's also a 9th pick team, so it's you have to pick this hero that just like doesn't get dumpstered by anything.
Yeah,
so the
DK's
DK Lina, right? Seems to be the two heroes.
Team pick.
Storm Spirit removed. Maybe Storm always a threat. Alright, what is Alliance lacking? We don't really know because everybody can play any position at this point.
Pretty much. I mean, what's their follow-up to a call right now? Like Monkey King hopping in there.
And they have a
Hard commit with an egg. Yeah.
I feel like right now they are well-rounded.
10 seconds
I feel like
remaining.
Nyx could be...
And your
5
lanes get all weird,
seconds
though.
remaining.
I mean, you just have Monkey King mid and Nyx, Phoenix, and
But,
Weaver
okay, I
Axe.
don't see Koikva playing any of these 4 heroes.
That's
right now.
true.
That's what I'm
True.
saying. So I feel like we need some Koikva stuff.
There you go.
There you go.
The
That's a
Axe
Koikva hero.
Invoker. That's a lot. That's much better like pick off with like lower cooldowns. Like it's just Axe Call, Sunstrike, Monkey King, Boundless Strike, Sunstrike.
So what do you play against that? What's a hero that does well against it? I mean, the TA does okay, but then the rest of the heroes from Alliance are
10
actually pretty
seconds
decent against that.
Koikva playing the
5
Invoker,
seconds remaining.
Probably.
I think Mickey plays it.
though?
Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah, so it is.
'Cause it's not really a Koikva hero, so I guess Mickey.
I guess it's
Ooh, there's the Mirana still.
I thought they'd get that 4th if they were ever going to pick it.
Yeah.
Very nice against the egg as well.
Mickey on the Monkey. I mean, that's definitely been Mickey's had the best performance of the Monkey King so far. Felt like.
Only concern about the Mirana is they have literally no setup for the arrow other than the 4 position Centaur Blink. So that's gonna rely a lot on these skillful arrows.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a lot of concern for the egg in this draft, doesn't it? Silencer, Troll, Piranha.
Ooh.
Twitter bias.
I mean, I feel like
that's harsh considering the Alliance fans. I have to say, like they bumped that up an easy 18%. So really, this is like 90-10.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like they're generous towards the Alliance.
That's the power of the Alliance fans.
Yeah, he called it out there.
Yeah.
I'm not like too impressed by this last pick, but I feel like it's pretty hard to go against LGD this series on any of the games.
Do we like the draft? Is this a good Alliance draft? Bulldog, you're the best one to judge.
Yeah, I think both here. The matter of Alliance will not choke, then they can have a good game.
All right. Will you therefore predict Alliance to take this first game?
I will predict Alliance.
Okay.
I'm unbiased, even though I'm sure the egg will be useless this game. I still think they're.
Production seems to think you.
I mean, I was gonna go with LGD, but I will say I do think Alliance's draft is better, and I think they could very well take this game like more likely than I would have thought going into the game.
Put me on that Alliance hype train. Let's go.
Okay.
Get ourselves game one.
I'm fine with being the only one correct at the end. No, no, don't put me on it. No.
All right,
just
breathe it in.
Yeah.
Production has spoken. Everybody's on the Alliance hype train here. Let's find out if our commentary team is on that same train. It is over to Kotl Guy and Gran.
Prepare for battle.
Yo, Grant, why the hell were you there for media day? You stuck me with slacks for the intro, dude.
My bad. You know I love flying, airplanes, and delays, but you know what? You looked good.
Thanks,
and confused.
Man. Yeah, I was extremely confused. Sad you weren't there, but all that matters is that you are here now for this hype matchup, upper bracket matchup right now. We got PSG.LGD taking on Alliance. Grant, we had the privilege of casting LGD's group stage action, and they were 4-0. They looked damn good. Tell me about the breakdown now as they're going to be heading into Alliance.
I think I kind of agree with BSJ. I think LGD going into this is like an 80-20 favorite, but Alliance's draft, I mean, they got the comfortable. The one time we saw the Boxy Weaver, he went like 8-1 and 15. He just sat in a lane. No one could do anything to him. And I think that as well could be the case this game if he gets off to a good start. And I think Boxy's actually the player to watch for me in this game.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't know a whole lot about Boxy. I mean, I haven't really been able to watch too much of this new Alliance, being able to play a lot of the regionals and such, but I'm quickly learning that he could be like the next like Yapsor or something, you know?
Yeah, I think him and Taiga both coming into this team, right? They I believe they pretty much like came over together. They both looked just insanely good. Well, at the very beginning they didn't actually. Alliance looked pretty suspect, but now, I mean, they're in this major, they're doing good.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of a honeymoon phase. You gotta, you gotta get each other's chemistry. You gotta know how you play with each other in the lanes, who kind of resides best for what particular role and responsibilities. And it seems like they're starting to be able to find that groove. But it's an ultimate test here. This is LGD. They have that groove set. I was jokingly saying this is like the Icelandic team of Mighty Ducks. They just roll in. They got the clean-looking uniforms. They'll shove you down. It's a matter of can you take them on in the later rounds, let's say.
And then I talk about Boxy Weaver, but that's why he already hit one double stun top at level 1 on this Centaur. And we saw him. His support Centaur was absolutely stunning.
Cheeky, too. He like to come in from unique angles, and obviously it's something that's going to be very uncomfortable to their opponents, and he likes to really take advantage of that, catching him from the side, and you really don't know what to do when you have a support Centaur just suddenly coming at your face.
Yeah, the only problem here, I think, is he's their tanky hero, right? And I don't know how much farm he's actually to find.
Here he goes.
But oh no, he's running at him.
The classic run through the trees, able to step in, gets the stomp, gets the hit, and that's how it happens, folks. Just like that, first blood goes to LGD, and they're not done yet. Ame feeling confident, running within the trees and happy to slap it with the Birdman, but doesn't want to get too overzealous, I guess, and pulls off. But they're happy to establish their dominance already.
Yeah, they are, and you can tell already maybe a little bit of nerve from Mecha, because he cut down the wrong tree with his Tango or Quelling Blade. He couldn't get through, so he just ran back in. Well, FY, both times he's played Centaur, both times he's gotten first blood.
That's what it's like. It's got to be some sort of sense of uncomfort. Like, he's just suddenly running at me?
Really
I mean, he's right under my own tower. Yes, he's running at you. He's a Centaur. He can do that.
Yep, I think the biggest thing, this Silencer, obviously Silencer is pretty good versus Weaver in lane, even in late game, mid game. Silencer's just not a good laner though. Still will never really be a good laner. All his spells cost so much, but he's gonna be doing decently.
Yeah, he used to be quite annoying. Ooh, nice call setup here, looking to get a return kill here, possibly on the Chalice. Good grab. He's gonna try to get down the blast. Tempted right clicks here to try to get a trade happening, but he does end up dropping. Sakuchi does end up coming out. It could be X-Nova to fall as well. Oh, the Weaver, unfortunately, he eats a bit too much damage. He's gonna get dropped. They both end up going down. Oh no. Oh, disaster. And it doesn't stop. The bloodshed continues. Top lane, they're able to snipe down Insania, and it's 4-1 already, LGD.
Oh my god, we casted all LGD games, and this is looking exactly like the other 4 we saw. They are just, they play well. Chalice goes down, but X-Nova, he gets the curse off right before Sakuchi, so even though he gets Sakuchi up to run away, he just takes that extra damage, and then now he just has 4 intellect in this lane, which is pretty insane at 2 minutes in.
Yeah, normally we were seeing huge success for the Silencers in those tri-lanes to be able to soak in so much early intel, but if you tell me a Silencer in a dual lane is able to just grab these early extra points, then he's going to be in for a great game.
Yeah, from the one lane we haven't really talked about, it's going to be that Mirana versus Invoker, and it's pretty even right now, and it looks like he is actually the bunny, but bottom.
They're going to give it another go for X-Nova here. They got the call. The right clicks are coming up from Boxy's side. He does dish out a decent curse, and Chalice has been trying to dish out the right clicks and force him back with some blasting nukes.
I know, I think it was Pi talked about this yesterday. If you're going against this Axe support, you gotta block that big camp, right? Because they got the pull again. Luckily, Pugna did a good job. He just went and blasted it twice, so he'll get the creeps back, but it's gonna be something to watch out for if they're just gonna allow this Axe to pull.
The lane, like, equilibrium and mitigation has just continued to evolve over time. It used to be about just trying to get some little aggro pulls within the lane itself, and now we're involving all the side camps. Not just basic pulls like we used to see, but really both sides trying to get in and equalize it as best to their own ability.
Yep, and look at top as well. Ame's like, hey, I'll pull the creep wave too. I mean, that's the big thing. If you're not going to block it, the off lane will always pull that.
Yeah, it feels like there's just so much to cover, and now that there's no more tri-lanes, it's on the responsibility of really just one other support to get it done. They move in, they get a stomp, they get the double edge, the whirling axes, and a right click should get it done. Mickey's going to fall, FY, picks that one up, and it's 5-1 now.
Yep, it is, and the one lane you're not really getting kills. Mirana's still winning. It does get the regen, actually gets denied by Quake Fun.
Possible move for Chalice here, sweeping into Sakuchi. Taiga's going to walk in, gets the call. The ward does go down. They decide to focus that, and they get, 20 cents for it, but he's able to turn the corner, drops the blast, but eventually they do get the catch, and Taiga's going to be able to pick up the kill.
This is, I mean, that's the one good thing for Alliance. This is, like I said, I think if Boxy gets up to a good start, he can just sit here.
Another takedown. That was like all Ame. Solo kill to take down.
We saw this yesterday with Rezo right on the Monkey King, or no, it was Yawar on the Monkey King. He just died once, went back to lane, and died immediately again, and all of a sudden this Monkey King is like, I have to walk back to lane, I'm missing like 3 waves.
This is what we call the walk of shame.
At least you finally get some levels on Phoenix, but bottom, X-Nova will get found again.
Fisticuffs being had here. X-Nova is going to get dropped. Chalice is looking to go for hot pursuit. That poor little troll is just getting zapped from that ward. He has nothing to do with this, but he will pay the price. Meantime, we see the Weaver end up getting dropped. Chalice putting in the work. Taiga is going to swiftly just grab a little bit of extra gold from that and contest the pool.
I believe, did he just... I believe he casted bugs and died to the Pugna ward.
That's what it did look like.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, he didn't get the blast off. Oh, all right, well, he just goes down. And I think he wanted to go get mana and HP. Obviously, you don't want to give the kill to Chalice, but he'll get it back. And now, oh no, Mickey top again.
This is turning into quite the punishment here. FY does manage to cut him off. There's the stomp, right-click tomahawk.
They have to rotate quite quickly. I'm not even sure he might get this kill, but I don't think he will.
They don't, it will feel real tough for Alliance. They got a good setup, cold snap, right clicks, Insania is going to be forced to jump out, but the curse is there. That Phoenix is going to get dropped in exchange, and FY steps in with the crush. Troll's still good, running back and away. The right click's not going to be there, and FY's now dominating.
Oh, it's just the LGD training. Wow. They are coming on through, and I can't believe, I was like, they're not going to get Ame, and then I was like, oh god, maybe I'm wrong, and you see the replay, let's see, what does he die to here?
Okay, so he turns back to go for Chalice. He's already got the curse on him, so he can get added extra dot damage just from doing those 2 spells.
Oh,
the blast was there too. He was probably dead no matter what.
Dots. Yeah. Dude, that arcane curse versus Weaver, that's the big counter. You just toss. I mean, last word's extremely good, but the curse, like, all Weaver is mobility. So even at level 25, if you get that curse off on him, he just loses all his mobility because of it. Chalice and Troll Boss.
He's just going to defensively drop the ward, hide within the trees, but there's a rotation from Insania. Nice grab of the call there from Taiga, and they're going to be able to finish that one off. Arrow's going to miss, but leaping in is going to be maybe. Hi, I'm from the mid lane. What's going on? Sweeps on through, gets the one swift kill, and he'll just get a couple of tags in. Does he want to pursue this one? I mean, he's got the haste rune. He's feeling damn good. Leaps on in. One more right click should do it. Double kill for the man.
Yeah, Starstorm up too.
Okay, call. Does he want to keep going? Weaver's TPing in now. I think it's time he takes his lead. He's already gotten a lot.
Yep. And he does have a funny mount, pardon me. You know, I love that mount. It's a class. I mean, it's only, if you want in Twitch, just drop a, $900 from your mom's purse, you're good.
I'm sure someone like maybe second place TI can afford something like that.
Drop it, get a cute bunny that doesn't look like it should be in Dota.
See FY zoning back.
What do you do?
The Monkey King. He's got no mana, full health, and he can't even come to the lane. Is he taking a long walk all the way back?
Long hops. He's taking the long hop.
A long hop
eventually,
back.
yeah.
Oh, leapfrog myself back to base. I'll lose my tower top.
Even just mango so he could go down, and yeah, he's... I'm not sure if they're going to get this tower, but they're going to take it down extremely low because they have a rotation from quite fun. Oh, they dodged the scan somehow. They actually go into the river instead of the jungle.
And a good rotation coming back from the Monkey King. This is a 3-on-2. They're going to try to pincer him. Can they get the catch here? They know something's up. Ame looks to hide within the trees. The Tornado's going to catch. They use out the whirling axes. They put all the focus onto this troll, and they should be successful in bringing him down. He finds the wall, though, turns around, tries to get off some damage so that FY Company can help clean up some action here. They get one, they look to go for two. There it is. And now Maybe's getting it.
No, Mecha, you just got back to the lane. Run, please. Just hoppy, and this is LGD in a nutshell, this tournament. They will just run you over. They always have the numbers as well. It looked like Alliance there was just going to take a 3-on-2 fight. All of a sudden, there's a silencer and a Mirana out of nowhere. Bottom, is he going to die to it? That raindrop is quite the item, barely saved him.
He had time lapse, but I'm sure he didn't want to have to use it. Plus, it could have brought
tower.
Yeah, could have brought onto the tower. It's a bug. You don't want that happening.
They do lose the tower top, and it's going to be maybe taken. And he is buff right now. He's 1,000 gold of the next person at 9 minutes in, and it's his own teammate, by the way.
We'll take that early look at the net worth there. For a moment, it was top 4 all belonging to LGD.
How does FY do this guy?
Arrow? Whoa. Actually didn't connect, went right under his foot. Gave him a little bit of vision. In the meantime, Taiga is going to be able to get that grab. He's on a killing spree.
Yes.
Claiming half the kills for Alliance so far on that X.
So, BSJ doesn't bring up the concept anymore, but the dead lane feels pretty appropriate here. No one from Dire really wants to go top, and no one from Radiant really wants to go bottom. Even though there's like a tier 1 here, it just doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Maybe Silence could head back that way eventually after his rotation to the top. It looks like he'll take himself back to base, but it's like you said, it looks like for now they'll kind of just let that be. And FY, after a very successful early game, he's already level 6. Look at his way towards a Blink Dagger. He's got nearly 1,600 gold. It's crazy good. Yeah. And now you have Stampede to work with, so whether it's being used as a defensive disengage or something to initiate, they just have that extra super powerful tool to work with.
Oh, and the glow's going to come out. He's going to steal the room, but see you later, Phoenix.
Setup right there.
I think he's fine with that, though. You're insane. You're just like, oh, I got the bounty rune at least. Whatever. Yep. I'm a 5.
He does bottle up an Invis Root top. Make some work out of that.
I feel like eventually he's going to get that Maelstrom. You're going to have a Centaur 4-position Blink Centaur like 11 minutes in. And you're just going to be able to just like 4-man around this map while Troll farms, as we've seen him do in the past.
Yep, really just maybe in the goons could head out and do a lot of work while Troll just is that insurance policy for later on.
But we've seen, right, that Ame's been really the only successful one with Troll. I think Rezo had a decent game. We saw HFN kind of struggle with it, but Ame always knows when to farm and when to fight. And on a hero like this that's super active, it's extremely important. It's not like a TB where you just farm the jungle 30 minutes. You have to be involved.
Smoke rotation to the bottom, but they are outnumbered for this. Plus, there's still that Stampede. They do manage to finish off the tower on the way back. They could run into some potential Alliance members here. There goes the egg early on. No one's focusing yet, but now they do move in, and they easily clean it up. Level 1 is just like a really fragile egg. Following clean up there, they do manage to get Dallas down. FY next. Nice dunk setup. Taiga still using that momentum from the early game, claiming a dominating streak and continuing to go to work, and the chase is on. Battle Hunger out. They look to go within the trees. A brief arrow to stop him in his tracks, and now the Starstorm should be enough firepower to be able to bring him down, and that is going to be a 5x kill streak handed over to FY. Though Alliance are getting the best of the trade, it still feels like it could end up on an even playing field when the dust does settle.
Yeah, the Chalice buyback, that was Not really sure why he did it. Also, a rare mistake from Axnova. He just missed his curse on both heroes. And if you hit that Weaver with that curse, I mean, he can't really dive you right there. He just can't, but this is a curse, so they're able to. Still a 3K lead for LGD, though.
Yeah.
Already the Maelstrom. This guy is so strong in Mirana right now. Didn't even go Aquila. We've been seeing more and more just go double Wraith Band, no Aquila, which I'm not really sure why myself, because you get that free damage, but it's just 14 ability, which is pretty nice. And there's the arrow.
Nice sidestep right there from Quakebug, but it does have to put him back under that Starstorm as he leaps in. Quakebug Swarm, and it looks like that will be the end of that pursuit. But, you know, LGD are just showing that they're happy to continue being frisky and using their power advantage from the early game. Top, jump in though, as they could get a good Swarm attack onto the Troll Warlord. They're going to commit the Global for this one, but it's not going to help them.
Yeah, I mean, you want to get that, like, if you see the Tornado go out, you got to call for it right away so he doesn't get the Cold Snap after, but he was able to get the Cold Snap, and then Global came out.
Yeah. Timing there, but maybe he might be able to get a scrappy kill here, it looks like. Tornado, Stampede. They get the finish. Here comes that fly, though. Tries to go for the stomp, can't quite get it off. Good quick stun right there, and now he gets hit with the EMP, and he has no more man to work with, but here comes Nova. Stepping in, gets the curse, and the last word onto Monkey King.
No detection. You're playing versus an Invoker, you got to get a little bit of detection right there.
Alliance are going to be able to step away from potential good stuff. LGD are kind of letting these get away.
Yep. He's just getting so. He didn't know he got the bash. I think he just bashed him and he went behind the tree.
Yeah.
He didn't see him.
He pursued, even still had whirling axes right there. Could have easily cleaned it up.
Huh.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, a little bit. You know, hey, we talked about Alliance having some nerves. I know this LGD team almost won a KI, but
they're going to make him pay for it. Jump in, call FY there though. FY. This man just shows up.
The god.
The prince.
He's so good. The fact he has a 13-minute blank. I mean, he could have had it even earlier if he didn't have that one death. He lost like 200 gold, and guess what? It turns from a guaranteed kill on Ame to a double kill for them. Good positioning.
Wow. How can one man be so handsome and so good at Dota?
A good question. I have either. Alice has the 8th lens. He's going Dagon next. No Force Staff. No. We've seen actually early boots of travel on Pugna recently.
Does that say something like they want to end it sooner, or kind of just get more? I don't know. Dagon just seems very aggressive.
I think they just want to pressure him. I mean, you have the Global and you have the Centaur Stampede, so you can just disengage and then go back in. You have all this burst damage from the Mirana as well as the Pugna. I think it just means they want to fight, and hey, Ame, just do your thing.
For sure. All right, the 3 of them in the mid lane smoke. They're heading into Alliance territory here. There are about 4 Alliance members right here. Smokes into each other. Jump across from FY, immediate global, and that's going to give LGD the advantage. They could be able to clean up, and they do. They grab one axe before the silence does settle, and then they grab another. A long, late lightning proc, it looked like, was able to get the snap onto Insania. That's a double kill for Maybe.
And the biggest thing, it's not they just got the smoke gank, it was a smoke into a smoke, so Alliance wasted, like, I mean, smokes are one of the biggest comeback tools in the game, and when you just use one like that and it doesn't work, it feels too good.
Not at all. At all. And with that momentum, LGD just kind of begin to migrate up to join the side of where at least Ame was. They'll be like, Ame, you take the jungle, we'll take the lane, we'll move forward and get some objectives for you.
See the Tinker Ward actually just died from Radiant, but that's even better against like this Monkey King. He's trying to like jump around up top. He's like, oh, there's Monkey King.
All right, well, we don't want to sound too favorite for LGD. What can Alliance do to be able to try to pull this one back a bit?
They just have to pretty much, not really wombo combo. You have to get a good Tornado EMP into Ag, like Wukong's command. That's pretty much it. They just have to win a team fight because they are not going to outfarm LGD at this rate anymore. Have to take a good fight.
I hate to say that that best chance may come when they're at the high ground to potentially get a solid high ground defense, but it may have to come to that. We'll see.
I think Bulldog said it best, so that you have this Phoenix who is a good team fighter, but when it's a 5 position, this egg is never going to go off, especially Mirana and Troll. Like, I don't even know if Phoenix has an ult in this game, honestly.
It'd have to be like way back in the clear, but even then, not going to be easy. Meanwhile, Ame going to work inside the Roach Pit. Ame will assist him with the arrow, and there is no sign of attention whatsoever from the Alliance front. Already a 6K, now 7K gold lead, 5K XP lead, and on the rise. This has been what we have seen of LGD so far in this event.
They just roll you over, they beat you in lanes, and they just suffocate you.
Yeah.
He does go back for the Aquila 16 minutes.
Jump from FY. Sees the setup potentially here onto McKay, but there is good sweep in from Insania to kind of bail him out. But FY's not done yet. Gets that Moonlight Shadow, and he's still stalking him here.
2 minutes.
There's rotations coming. Look at Maybe. He's trying to flank him directly from the side. The stomp's there from the Phoenix. Monkey King's hiding up. If he jumps down, though, he could have find himself in also trouble, and he just has to witness his poor bird friend go down.
Maybe really right when you pick around and
Jump in, dropping the stun. Tornado's out, but that global comes out, and that's when the turn could be there. Maybe is just chasing him down. Koifa able to get off the invis and is able to make it away. Barely.
And as you see, Trent said, like, you have this Stampede, you have this global. Like, if they do pop any abilities, you can just run away. You see one ability go down, you just pop global. You can't do much. And oh no,
nice quick reaction.
The bugs to get vision, but
close. Not even that is forgiving. LGD not giving anything away.
Yeah, not even. We need our wards. We got to get those. And 8K lead. They have this Aegis. We've seen with LGD, they don't really prioritize like Aegis timings per se, as in we get Aegis, let's go push. It's all about their items. Like, they're fine just giving up this Aegis, like whatever. We lose it, it goes down to time. Then we get a BKB on a couple years. Now we'll push uphill. They like taking Roach, but they don't really use the Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, they're just content in knowing that we own the map now. Alliance, unless it's, you know, possibly by poor judgment, may not consider taking the fight whatsoever while we have this extra life. But I haven't seen LGD just like totally content and using the momentum they've built up to just keep pushing forward here. See Ame poking at that tower, and obviously with a Pugna, he can just siege it down from afar pretty easily.
And he has the Dagon now. I'm pretty sure I mean, one blast, one Dagon, the Phoenix is absolutely dead. Everyone else is at like 50% health.
There's just no one easy to jump. They're split out so far that this Axe can't just blink in and call somebody. He'll end up just calling one while the rest of the LGD fleet will just sweep in and take care of him. And this is an opportunity when LGD don't even have global silence. I mean, they're still scary to fight into with the Aegis and just how much power they have.
And they're going to have some mega damage issues. Mika and Monkey King has 2.7k gold, no items, but you look at the Weaver, and he's forced to go for this first item 4-stab. That doesn't mean you're not going to do any damage. You're just there trying to help out your team, you know, maybe get away from the Centaur. But it does not feel good to have to go 4-stab first week.
I know everybody's real excited about the Earthshaker Ags, but we're seeing Centaur Ags also come out a lot this event. And FY on the support, who already has a Blink Vanguard, is going Ags next.
Whatever.
For the damage reduction, just in case.
Yep. It is crazy how similar, like, the two top teams of this tournament for me are, like, LGD and Secret. Oh,
they squished that button so hard, so fast.
It's how greedy, like, their fourth play, right? Like, Yapsor and FY play so similarly. They don't play the same kind of heroes. Puppy usually plays the strength heroes. Axe will get away.
And it's a chasing Stampede to hopefully get the grab right there. Axe still hangs out in the lane a bit. Goes for the TP, and there's no one to cancel it. Knows that the arrow is already committed. Yeah, but it's the funny thing is when I try to think back to old Vici Gaming when it was FY Fenrir, I feel like then FY wasn't a super greedy 4 position like he is now. It's like
Fenrir is much more greedy, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like he's become this, like, you know, he's adapted much more to how the 4s are just playing. Just a testament more to how good he is.
Ooh, a couple failed ganks though. Their Monkey King gets away and Invoker gets away as well, and well, could be worse. I mean, Stampede's on cooldown for 30 more seconds.
It can't be a great thing though to say that the best thing going for Alliance is that they avoided a gank.
They avoided 2 ganks. Hey, oh, top the arrowheads. Mike gonna try Lightning Procs Godlike at 20 minutes. Maybe one of the best players in the world for sure.
Maybe.
What is he flying out for? Chicken is a full BKB.
That bug again. Gone. Just jump, stomp, double edge. They even brought out a global just in case they were thinking about saving him. This tier 2 is going to go down. This is rough.
Yeah, it's 21 minutes. The problem is he doesn't even have his 4-stone Weaver, but I don't think it'll do anything, right? If FY blinks on him, he has 900 HP is where he currently died at. Like, he will instantly die he just has no HP. Like, he doesn't have that Treads Dragonlance Aquila you normally see. He's just not tanky at all.
Boy, higher net worth than Quakeva right now. Higher than everybody on the
top. Blinks.
Okay.
Gets away.
Quick dodge. The Alliance are just always trying to escape, always trying to make it away. Just LGD encroaching in easily. They have the whole top forest, meanwhile sieging bottom.
Chalice is just doing, like, no one's near him.
He's
like,
alone.
On his own team. Chalice is like, all right, I got a siege unit and this blast. Sounds good to me.
Playing with their food here.
Oh no, Boxy, please, no.
Stop.
Middle lane.
Hit. Double edge. Arrow. Dead. Okay, grab call, but so it's gonna be too late to go for the save. That's it. That's 3 times straight I've seen that Boxy Weaver just get crushed.
He just didn't get nothing. He got nothing bottom. Absolutely nothing bottom. And now you see, he has no strength items, doesn't even have force yet, can't do anything. And they're gonna get a tier 3 at about 22 minutes here. Couple uphill misses there from Ame. He's like, wait a minute.
Get it, Ame. There we go.
Thank you.
All right, first real siege damage in the base of the game comes at just 22 minutes in.
It is actually, this game is just so reminiscent of their group stage. They went, if you didn't watch their games, you know, some of them, you just missed them. They went 4-0 and pretty much every game was like this. They played Fnatic and was it Tigers? I believe. Yeah, they beat Tigers and then we're like, okay, Fnatic, this could be the challenge for them. And then it was like, it just didn't feel like a challenge. LGD just feels on a whole nother level this tournament.
Yeah, Fnatic had beaten LGD previous in the PvP event, so just to see him come back and crush so convincingly, just LGD came to play for sure. So here we go, swinging it out right now. Snavy's going to be going out. Chalice going to fight right within the middle, but he could end up dropping and does. Alliance are able to swarm onto that one now, but they're focused on the X-Nova here. Alliance able to scrap together a good couple of kills, but
behind them. Yeah,
here comes LGD's real power hitters now. They jump in, there's the stomp. Let's find connection, but they're not happy and committed to really swing in yet. They're waiting for Ame to show up, and Ame, well, he sidesteps, he finds Koifa. This is the connection onto Koifa to go for the chase, but in the meantime, maybe putting his focus on the Taiga, looking to go for the finish there. So low, there he's gonna get finished. The godlike streak continues here. Ame continued to try to chase for Koifa, but now has no longer any detection to be able to see him. Mickey trying to hide within the trees, but he just gets chopped on down with those whirling axes.
That was such a weird engagement. Like the silencer Pugna just die, and for some reason the raiding crews are like by the Dire base.
Yeah,
come from their base, so they're cut off. They just can't go anywhere. 5x.
All right, move in. But they're trying to go onto the troll. He does eventually get chopped on down. He gets a decent amount of damage off before he does get taken down. And it looks like they should be able to kite around fly here if they can. He's tanky though. He's got a point booster and Vanguard. It's going to take a long time, and here comes the rest of the LGD troops. You can't take them out fast enough. You're going to pay the price.
FY, look at, you know, Boxer, like, I really wanted to go for that kill, but he says to run.
Yep. Now they got to bail. Stampede to help either secure the escape or continue the pursuit. Koifa was still trying to go find him. Successful. FY finds a good corner to hide in, and it's going to be fine.
At least Koifa does get out of there. It looked like if Centaur just went around the trees, could have got one more right click and gotten the kill, but Invoker gets out. It is kind of, I mean, you're out of Spirit Vessel charges as a Quas Flex Invoke. You just want to run around Spirit Vessel, getting kills, ganking. You're not really the best play from behind hero. We'll see. They still haven't pushed that Rax bottom. At least they've taken the tier 3.
Yeah.
They haven't even taken that shrine. I think if you're LGD, you know, just get your check marks off. Kill this top shrine. Second row will be up, and they can't really contest you.
Haste.
Moonlight Shadow about to be up, but you know, Mjolnir on the horizon here for maybe. He's already got that. He's so damn big. Take care of this side push here in the bottom lane that Alliance can do. Just mend. Trying to create a little bit of space for themselves. And LGD are kind of split up right now. If they can get the jump on this Pugna, brief cycling. And he's trying to burst fire Koifa here. Koifa's going to be forced to push out from the side. That was an assisted push from Boxy's new 4-stack too to bail him out from trouble. Now comes the follow-up to try to go for the finish on Chalice. They won't be able to get it. The X comes out and the egg goes down. Just like that. Ame has no problems whatsoever making breakfast right there. And the rest of Alliance have to hide within the trees to make it away. Not so lucky is going to be Taiga. Gets caught on down and chopped on up from FY.
Gonna go for the base.
And he's just one component away from finishing out that Ags. But like you said, with Alliance members already in the grave, no reason for LGD to stop this momentum train right back to the base.
A little bit aggressive from Chalice. They're like, you didn't need to be that far up front. Even with the global, you know, going for it. Oh, are they going to find one more? They have the dust this time. They finally brought the dust.
FY just stalking, waiting, like, oh, maybe Koifa will have to come back that way, and just waits for him. And then they have the ward just to spot him as he walks on out. He goes down.
Bottom, look at that. The buyback forces them. They're just going to take this Pele Rax pretty easily. But the Invoker buyback will scare him back a little.
This game just feels like a huge outplay. I don't know what to say. This is really impressive from LGD.
It is, and this is the LGD we expected, right? We saw TI; they were only one game away from winning it, and now they're just back in form already.
I mean, we've seen the point distribution. It's really good for the team that wins this major, or at least really good chances to be able to make your way to TI.
More than likely, you could probably win this and just take a break. Like, well, see you guys in 9 months. See you at TI.
They got a firm grasp on what 7.19 is. Why not make the best of it before the new patch comes out and the game could totally change?
Yep. Which I think most people assume that would be hilarious, like the big 7.20 patch, and then it's like a late April Fool's joke. Like, to me, it'd be funny to me.
7.19. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Ogre gains 1 armor. There's the patch.
Airblade buff.
Oh,
mad?
Please, Dakota, don't even joke about that one.
Just kidding, guys. Dota 3 on mobile.
Yep. Oh, that would be hype.
All right,
I would play it. I'd play it. I don't care. And they're going to do the 7-0 taken.
As they do it, they're going to swing out and start taking kills without them even getting involved. It's FY cleaning things up early, getting the Insania kill, and then moves on forward and claims the double. He gets the finish on the Taiga. Koifu's going to be forced to split out the side door. And while both Boxy and McKay head back to the front door of their base. LGD, like sharks in the water, just outside.
Oh, the arrow. Oh my goodness, that gave me a heart attack. Koifu. Look at, they're both in biz there.
Okay.
He has the cheese.
She moves on out, but FY just leapfrogs in, stuns him, and says, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Look at behind him. I don't think Koifu can do anything, but he's positioned nicely like he could do something. He's giving me hope, but they're just going to lose the racks. They're probably going to just lose 2, honestly. It's like even the Weaver, like, oh, this Weaver might have 5x. It's like, this Weaver doesn't do anything. He's absolutely a creep right now.
30k advantage coming in. 30k
28 minutes.
Koifu trying to just slip it back through the face. He's caught and finished off. They are going to be able to get that grab on him. Maybe that is a huge bounty on his head of gold that's going to be heading the way of Taiga, which is great. But is it too little too late? LGD already ransacking themselves through the base. They're going to get Boxy down yet again. 40 to 15 people.
And there's the GGs actually get dropped right there. It'll end only at 27,000 gold lead because Mirana bought back and died. But
was this their most commanding performance so far this tournament? It feels like it.
Like, even, I think it might actually, like, statistically and just from watching it, I think it probably is. Because not only that, right, that was the group stage, whatever, LGD beat, you know, maybe some lower tier teams, but now it's Alliance who proved, like, they beat Forward, they look good. I mean, Forward was a top 8 team at TI, and LGD just made them look like children, honestly.
What was Alliance caught off by there? Because, you know, it's not like there was a big lane mix-up or change-up that kind of threw them off. It seemed like the lanes were established and already predicted. Was it just that the FY Centaur it was much more dominant? They're just like, he is so aggressive. Like, good God.
I think they knew it was an FY Centaur from the beginning, like you said, but it just, you don't realize how good it is, and then all of a sudden you make one little tree cut mistake, you get first blooded, and Monkey King can't do anything that lane anymore. It's like one mistake, lane's over.
They put together with the Mirana matchup on the Invoker, and then the bottom lane multiple times. It looked like they were about to get those kills, but they just quickly turned around into two for zeros going the way of LGD. Going to be very anxious to hear what the panel has to say about this game. A lot of them I know Alliance favored, so let's throw it back over to Shiver in the game.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like that was more wishful thinking than anything else, because that game...
It's
still one of those things.
Sell the smoke. Screw it.
Sell the smoke.
Sell the smoke. And whatever, just get it.
That's going to be the Aegis. This is good for Alliance here. There's some missing members. There's a mid-lane skirmish also happening at this moment, but there's the dunk return for Boxy here. Looking to take it to Chalice, still very low. Chalice trying to turn around, gets hit with the stun, and eventually Boxy will drop. Still Chalice very low, gets finished off with the help of the Battle Hunger coming in from Taiga, and now they're looking back to Ami. In the meanwhile, Xnova does get the finish onto PL.
They come to support the TB. Like, yo, we got the PL for you. We're coming in to help you now.
Far, but
I mean they have a lot of gold lead to play with.
Yeah,
there's no reason to do it.
Yeah, but any opportunity Alliance can take to get the better end of a fight is a great one. Certainly with so much of a huge net worth advantage, they're just going to get rewarded with at least a little bit of a rubber band factor, I guess.
Uh-oh. Now that he has the eggs on Chaos Knight, looks like they might need to update the tool tip here.
Why, what's it say?
Reduces cooldown to percentage, cooldown _ scepter percentage.
Yikes. I know nobody gets it, Val, but let's get that going.
And I do know my math as well as English, and that means this is going to be good for the
I'm excited to see it. Let's see how it is.
See you later, CM.
Well, CM is just gone. I mean, that was...
It looks like they might want to push uphill.
I mean, got the X. They have to wait for Metamorph, maybe? 25 seconds?
That's what I'm thinking. As well as Scotty.
Scotty, Exorcism, Metamorph all together with the CKX. What you gonna do, brother?
Not very much. Ooh, Boxy gets ulted bottom by the Shadow Demon. Will they chase for this? And this is when you wish you had the Axe instead of the Blink.
Balance catches him so he can't stun him out. The rotation's coming from Quake. But the call save goes to Taiga, and they get the Euls on the base so he can't stop him. And they're going to be able to burst fire and take out Mason. No! Wow. No. He lives on. He pops his BKB. They will eventually bring him down. It looks like it could be another favorable Alliance exchange. And they're still chasing out. They've got FY, but yeah, Graham, while that's happening, that lane.
Oh, this is fine. That's completely okay. If you're Alliance, you're going to lose a ton of damage on this tier 3, but the tier 3 stands it. That was, it does feel they're a little... That was a pretty big play, so you don't have that extra death time.
Nearly a 3K network swing on that fight alone, and we saw huge damage courtesy of Boxy on that one.
I think you don't have the vision. You're diving over to these trees on the right side of the map, and there's a tier 2 tower. People are just going to TP to it.
Yep. They also followed up with a tier 1 takedown in that mid lane. So money's starting to come together, and Ame's crossing river here. Lose some Alliance members, but here comes. All right, well, PL.
Yikes, there's a PL there.
Yeah, okay, well, I mean, he's supposed to be like one of the big de factos for the team, and he falls real fast. A little concerning still.
I think, honestly, you might just go, you don't have the Exorcism now, because he did... But DD, you have not only the Aghanim's from CK, you still have the Shadow Demon, you have the Classic.
Yeah, FY, get over there and show me what this Ags is all about, man. It's theory crafted. Now we see it. I want to see it in action.
take all the jungle farm, right? You just, if you're gonna back out, take all the jungle, run away, make sure Dire has nothing to farm.
Gonna starve out Alliance here. I mean, there's really nowhere for them to go, and only a few of them can be able to make it out from the base. And that means the farm is just gonna be extremely limited. What LGD does, they swarm in and take over your territory.
Here we go, big 5-man smoke. They needed. It's been interesting because the fights they've won have been fights LGD have won to take. I haven't actually seen a successful, like, true gank from Alliance. It's been all counter ganks, so
yeah,
we'll see if they can make something work here, though.
It's true. They're doing a long smoke stretch here all the way up and towards this top lane. If it's a full 5-man smoke for Nova, I mean, that's nice, but probably not the best case scenario, obviously, for Alliance.
They'll give you the tier 1 as well, though.
Yeah, bring them down real hard. There we go. It's good.
They're nervous. They're actually not going to go for this tier 1. They're like, who's rotating over? Someone has to be. Get the hell out, boys. And it is bounty runes, so.
They scan the area. It looks clean. And they may be able to eventually go back for that tier 1, but they lose their tier 2 bottom in the meantime.
All right. Are we ever... The Axe has been picked up by CK Dakota.
It's time. He's got Metamorph now. This is it. And he's going to even start with a disruption, so they'll get a few more illusions. And hit it with it.
Oh, no.
Here comes the mighty army.
The PL illusion's doing a good job of keeping him out, though.
Yeah. There we go. Stuns out, forcing Earthshaker back. He's got a dunk, but he's not even going to be able to use it. Forced to buy back. Now he's got to look for a new setup, but they've already lost their tier 3. Their allied disruption to get the most out of the Metamorphosis. Okay, here comes Boxy. He's smoked up, looking for the good angle. Can he find it? LGD do stay spread.
You have to find it here. You just bought back for this and doesn't look like he can.
Doesn't want to go outside the base. I don't think Alliance know if they go outside the base and they lose a fight, they lose their racks.
Yep, he was so close to his Lotus Orb, actually. Now he's back down to 2k gold on Earthshaker, so buybacks are very costly. Even though people like to use them a lot, people like buybacks a lot more, they still lose them.
Especially when they don't amount to a whole lot. Like, there's no return investment at all. Here we go. Alliance, though, back on the prowl. They could catch Ami farming within the trees. There's health nearby, but it's going to be close enough. Immediate BKB is going to be popped. They do manage to call him in. He's going to be able to get it up. He got the stun dust. Moving in from Boxy. Shoving back the rest of Alliance. Will settle for Taiga, and the chase is on. Chalice has found one. Hits it up with the destruction. It's going to be quite fun. Great target to get for LGD. They picture it back with Ripsword there. Moving for Boxy. He's got to commit the echo, but it doesn't lead to a kill. But with the follow-up Nova, they do manage to get Ame down. He's going to be out without a buyback, but 4 from Alliance have dropped. Only PL to stand.
And that's it feels like Koikfa has had the best game on Alliance, but his Reaper Sight is kind of useless. We've already seen Sleep Dodge. Ryan
is trying to find the right PL.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Can't get it. Makes it far away. Yeah, good eyes there from Nova, but good slip out.
That Axe actually could have easily killed Ame, but he was mid-dunk, and then he got Yuled up in the air by the DP. So, not even a support, his mid laner saving him. Everyone loves Ame on that team.
Yep. Bailout didn't even work. And, well, a buyback was forced from Koikfa, but it does save the racks. It looks like LGD are not going to be too overzealous. Another go.
Yep, it's hard, especially if you're an Alliance fan, to look at the top 4 net worth. It's TB is on some mountain of his own. The Death Prophet is right up there on a little foothill right next to him, and then
where's the PL?
Down in the valley, the PL and the Necro set.
I'm afraid of heights.
I don't like ladders. And it feels like it's all on this Axe. He has the Blink Blade. When we saw it, he can do, because of that Blade Mail, the TB kills himself on him, and it's pretty much all on this Axe, finding that TB every fight. And then there's the Yules on DP, which will be used, and it's just tough. It really is tough, but I think it's on the Axe.
Roche is back up, and LGD are already inside the pit, battling out with the big boy. Certainly with an Aegis and with your Exorcism Metamorph and CK Axe up and at the ready, there's no reason why you don't give another seed to try.
Almost level 20 on the TB as well. Pick it up. He's going to go for the full butterfly next on TB. Picks up the late Dragonlance. He's just very tanky. Going the Scotty Dragonlance build, BKB as well. No Manta, but guess what? You have Manta from the CK, you have Manta from the Shadow Demon. You don't even need your own.
True. All right, well, here comes LGD. Right, and backboarded through this mid lane. Alliance were trying to push out that bottom lane as best they can to see if they can force LGD back, but look like they care about dealing with that lane just yet.
Dire's bottom shrine.
I look at the setup.
Nice PSG. LGD, they're not really in 2-way rush. The creeps are going to push in middle, but Voigtba does a good job of keep shutting that down. Well, here we go. Let's see what this Illusion Army can do.
The Dark Army returns. This is straight up Diablo right here, as they just burst away on the racks. There is a fortification, but it's just like Light of the Valkyrie here as they fly on through. They don't even know who they can properly focus. The jumping blade mail's there, but did it find any valuable target? It doesn't look like it. Fox is getting forced back. He's going to get dropped. We know he doesn't have a buyback, so he's not going to bring an offering. Quick was also down. He doesn't have a buyback, and this could just be the beginning of the end. LGD, they have bigger and better things to do, and they're ready to move on, and they just shove Alliance to the side and inside a Hurt Locker. That's for damn sure.
I love it. Like, Fox is like, all right, I might find a 6th link, and so his last 2 deaths were literally dying to the CK spawn TB illusion. Just there. Just running at him. Can't do anything because he doesn't have the axe this game. And well, a 30-minute game, and I don't know. I would honestly think LGD is the favorite of this tournament, even above Secret. Yeah, just the cleanliness of all their wins. Like, Secret has looked a little bit rough around some of their edges. I've seen no roughness from this team.